KMBC 9 Investigates is getting answers about a convicted serial rapist who is set to be released 30 years earlier than his original sentence.
His victims were never told of the early release date or his resentencing hearings. And as we dig deeper, KMBC 9's Matt Evans sits down with local advocates concerned about setting a dangerous precedent.
From what I understand, victims have the right to be notified.
But the victims of this man, Corey Elkins, never were.
It bothers me because the victims are supposed to have some rights, but it seems that the perpetrator is being treated better than we are.
Elkins was convicted in 2007 in the brutal rapes of two women in Lawrence in the 1990s. He was sentenced to 48 years in prison and then later resentenced to just 18 years after attorneys found a previous unrelated burglary charge had been misclassified in the sentencing grid. Absent at that resentencing hearing were the two women Elkins was convicted of raping.
I don't know what would have happened had we had the chance to go to the resentencing hearing, if we had had a chance to speak again.
This survivor, who we are identifying as Sasha, says she only found out after checking the Department of Corrections website.
That part is what's so confusing to us, is that proper notification.
According to Kansas state statute, information should be made available to victims about criminal proceedings. The Douglas County District Attorney's Office refused our request for an interview and called that statute advisory in nature and said in a statement, quote, "The victim witness coordinator made an extraordinary exception by recommending that we not provide notifications out of concern that we would be re-traumatizing victims," and added that the office is committed to a trauma-informed approach.
Being trauma-informed, it's a term that gets used very broadly, but at its core, it means that we recognize that trauma impacts every survivor differently.
At the Metropolitan Organization to Counter Sexual Assault, MOXA, advocates say not notifying victims when cases change is the opposite of being trauma-informed.
So really, being trauma-informed looks like giving information, giving options, and letting that survivor decide what works for them.
And when that information isn't provided, it can harm the healing process, and it could be physically harmful too.
And that offender may know where that survivor lives, where they work, where they go to school, and not knowing that somebody is being released could pose incredible physical danger to that survivor.
Advocates here stress it is always best practice to notify a survivor of any changes in the case. And while that might seem like a basic right, the law may need to be made more clear to make sure something like this doesn't happen again.
So it is unfortunate that that is not quite as solid of a right as I think we all believed it to be.
Matt Evans, KBC 9 News.
The survivors in this case say they still haven't received any official notification.
And it has been 2 years since Elkins was resentenced. He is set to be free in 2025.